Welcome back to another episode of War in the Sea. Pacific Theater Mod. We're on part 167, if I'm correct. We stopped the recording yesterday so that we could dive into engagement we had right before the 5 a.m. cutoff, which is what we normally stop at. But I wanted to include this, but again, we were hitting an hour and a half video, so I wanted to just stop right there. So let's go back into this one here and see if we can engage the haddock. We've had less than, I think the last engagement we had a sinkage, but the one before that we didn't. So let's go in and see if we can take care of this ship. Alright, so here we are. Let's target. Let's scope up. And yeah, comment and let me know if the volume's okay. So she should be that way. We need to see what our distance is. We're not in range. We're in range for our bow. 2 torpedoes. We're going to use 0 on this one. Let's see if we can impact and getting close to. Actually, we might want to. Do you want to risk it? Which way is she going? We in the positive or the negative? We're in the positive. Let's speed it up, and I want to see what our direction is. So if I turn right, we're lowering. Let's do one of these. Let's go this way. And again, she's going faster than us. So we're going to switch to the bow, or the stern tubes. And let's see if we can get into a better position here. Let's lower that percentage down. I think we need to get a little drastic here, even though, well, no, I'm not going to get drastic. That's a bad call I almost made. Let's get this sonar going. She's going too fast for us right now. We're almost in the arc to shoot. Let's turn a little bit. See if I can narrow this down a little bit. We're going to go for a blind shot here at garbage time. I'm going to spread them out to 1 and just fire. Yeah, the solution sucks. The problem is that our distance is not conducive to catching them. He's going too fast. He's 18 knots. We can only go 9. Even if we were going to we're in range, in theory. But you see how far these are going ahead. So if we look at the angle, let's try to do an angle here. So if they're going this way, right? That's so far ahead, it's because they're traveling so fast. Yeah, with that range being a thing, I don't think we're going to be able to get this guy. Because it's nighttime, do we want to risk anything with the moon in our back? So if we were to go over here and look, would they see us? I think they would, and we're in their range of the guns, so we're just going to stay on top and watch and see if these get lucky. I don't think they will. They'll probably disappear before they get there. So if I continued this in the last video, we probably would have. I imagine that these torpedoes will disappear probably around here, short of the sub. So yeah, these guys are going to get through. I'd be very surprised if they hit. I don't think they will. So we're going to scope down. You know, the options are, do you go to the surface, pump up a few star shells and see if that does anything? I can't imagine that these are gonna make it. As soon as these go off invisible, that means that they're dead in the water. Let's see if I can see where they are. Oh, there they are. And I did, of course, do one spread, but yeah, I think they're going to go away. Yeah, they disappeared. I didn't even notice it. Okay. You're lucky. Wasted 2 torpedoes on you. Probably shouldn't have done anything. Position of our haddock here. I think if we do a change in course, it should be more like something like this. Let's do that. And haddock, you continue on doing your business. Halibut's still going to get rearmed. And we're not in the morning yet, so let's get to the morning. Okay, let's send out our cover for Force Z. Okay, we're gonna send out you guys. Just take a second for this. Don't think I can send anything from here, right? No. Too far away for these guys. It doesn't hurt to send them though, so sure, why not? Let's do it. Might catch some stragglers. Might save the day. Let's wait until the hurricanes get there, and then we'll send out the Beauforts or Beaufighters. Sorry, keep saying those backwards. So how's everybody doing today? Everybody having a good weekend? I hope so. You know, we just have a good day, right? It's all good. So here we are once again. These guys are pretending they're gonna do something about it. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Should only have one group, but oh, okay. But you guys are, how far, are you guys there? Yes, you are. Okay. Well, let's do that. We need to, let's do a massive break. And have everybody speed up and turn right. Let's see if we can do that. By the time we get this all done, they'll be gone. But you know, you get in the practice of doing these things, and hopefully it works for us. So we got this guy's running and we can't catch him. This guy's gonna, these guys are coming in for who knows what. They're not gonna be doing anything. You going your best? No idea why this guy's on the deck. It's a weird thing. Let's see if these guys make it through their poorly advised mission in life. I want you and you to go after this guy. You're not gonna shoot, bro? Attack something. Let's follow this guy. What angle are you taking, my friend? There we go, that's the thing. That should do it for these guys. Yep. Okay. Let's check on Davao today. Actually, let's go put some aircraft up here first. This is the Davao Invasion Group. Let's get your aircraft up. And Causeway. They should be ready for whatever happens. How is Davao doing? Yeah, we're getting there still. This guy, not so much. I think we're making this an airfield. Yeah, we're bringing this up to make it a level 2. And what else do I got going on over here? You're coming to bring in supplies, troops engineering, trying to build you up to get a, let's go level 2 up here. I don't think we can this round, but Hellcats, engage. So this is our guide today, and nice rainy day for us. Man, they got close, didn't they? Sorry, can't risk it. So I want, let's see here, 16 through 29 to form up in Evic and cease. And I want you to stay over the ships, please. You guys just do your thing. Let's get down to altitude that we can deal with. You guys to form up as well. I don't want you guys all to go there. It's too far away. Get these guys just to hang out and be friendly with over our fleet. See if we can spot them better. Like to not lose aircraft in this engagement, if I can help it. These guys seem to want to do their own thing. And that'll do, Gopher. Bad angle, my friend. But your buddy got him. Good job. Alright, I think that's everybody, isn't it? 4-4. Let's retreat out. Yeah, a lot of this is kind of hard to watch sometimes, I think. We get a supply ship up here, we get attacked on 4C, and because we're invading Davao, we get repeated Manila, you know, or Cebu engagements. Again, the goal here is Davao should be taken over. I'm not too concerned with that. Manado, you know, this location we don't really need. I'm just trying to get it off the map. That's all. Let's get the ball rolling. Cosray, go to. Yeah, this is just reoccurring thing that's gonna happen. And we're just gonna let these guys do their thing, and we're gonna look at our fleet a little bit. So, what are you guys doing? You should be in 3 column, right? And we're gonna target a guy. We're gonna say attack, and then we're going to binocular focus and watch them from this direction. Hopefully they don't get any bombs off on us. That'd be a no. Well done. Sure, why not, right? And verify that we got them all. 2-2. Okay, retreat. And again, we're going to stay in this posture until Davao becomes ours, and then we'll probably leave. Do we have a Davao invasion group here? Or, yeah, defense force. So you're our defense force that's going to sit here. We are going to take off some of this stuff before we leave. Yeah, you're leaving. Mandano Straits is going to turn into, I don't think we need to cover Mandano anymore, but we're going to have him continue checking that. What do we got over here? The Princeton is making its trek all the way down to bunk up with Dutch East Indies. You know, should we be trying to fill up? No, we don't have enough stuff over here. Where's our Port Moresby supply? Okay. Doesn't look like we have one. Port Moresby supply. You guys are over here dropping off just to build this up, right? Yeah, that's what we're doing. Let's move it on. Let's go tactical. Should be enough distance for our fighters to get there. That's why we went into it before the game forced us to go into it. Bowfighter, what are you doing? You need to attack something. Is there something out that way that we're not aware of? We're gonna have you circle then because you're not doing anything imperative. How about you guys? You're attacking 2. You're attacking 2. You're attacking 1. You're attacking 1. You're attacking 2. Okay, so let's follow you. These guys have no forward-facing guns. There we go. That's enough of those guys. Let's make sure we got everybody. Which we did. And speed it up, boys. Haddock has got another. Let's see if we can take this one better. If he's coming down, we got a better chance at it. Scope up. Where are you? Same old oiler? No. I'm gonna risk something here. Let's do this. Let's see if we can maximize our spacing here. So you want to get into a position. Now, how do you know if you mess this one up? You know if you mess this one up if he turns. Really can't be seen just with my eyes. We should be over here somewhere. Maybe a little further. But I can't see submarine that far. But we need to get that, close that distance. Let's go in a more that way route. And again, if he turns, that means he spot us. But we're so far away. I don't think he is spotting us. If we go back to the sub. That's our guy. Again, rear torpedoes seem to be the way to go. If you're going with him, rear in this mod that I have loaded, not the main mod. This is the method we're going to use, and 2 torpedoes is what we're going to do. I think at this speed we'll get ahead of him in time, as long as he doesn't see us. I really like that to be 20, not 18. Doesn't seem to want to go up any faster than that. It's something to think about. Remember we were talking about, let me turn this down a little bit. kind of shouting over the music of my speakers. That oiler that we encountered and we didn't have a good solution on, remember, they can go 18, so they can match us on the surface. So we're not overtaking them, in other words. This guy, he's only going 11, so we have a better chance. This is also the one without the gun on the back. I don't see a crane, so if we look at this ship and we say, go down here to AO, that's this one. It shows a gun, right? Go over to what armament it has, the weapons. It says none. So in theory of the game, this is a mock-up gun turret where it only has small rifle caliber personnel that shoot guns. So not very dangerous. We do not want to engage this. So we want to make sure we're only using sub. Now when it makes a squeak like that, we have to see if he's turning. And we'll take a gander and see if we can be seen. I think that's us right there. Also monitor the speed of the ship. If we look down here, we'll see if the ship is increasing its speed. We know they've seen us as well. When we get to this point, we should start probably thinking about diving under again. So let's do that. Periscope depth, scope up. Radar on. Let's go back to our boy. Check the angle of the dangle of the yeah. Angle will increase once we make that left turn. That's kind of what we want. We maybe want to try to get a little bit closer too. So let's do something like this. That might be a little bit too close. Something like that. So again, our distance is relative to what we're doing. Let's check our torps again. Going under 5,000 yards. We'd like to get like 3, but we'll see what happens. When we make that turn, that's the key. Again, he's gaining on us quicker than we're gaining on him. In other words, his forward progress to our getting closer. 9 knots is okay, but he's going a little bit faster. But our solution is getting better. I think we can risk turning now, and we're gonna turn this way. Let's see where this goes. So we're at a pretty good position. If I keep turning, what happens? That goes down, but still we're shooting kind of behind. About 20 is good. and we're going to slow our roll. 86, 89. Let's get to 89 again if we can. There we go. Send off those torpedoes. 0 bubble. I don't know. Bubble is depth. I think delay in firing is what this degree means. I don't know what they call that in sub-world. But, so we have an angle that looks kind of like this. Let's say. So about there. I wish you could put like a red mark or a dot on the mini map. You know. To see if he's gonna hit, but I'm just gonna let this roll. I think we have no need to really go faster. Let's just slow it down. I'm gonna scope down on him because we don't need to. We don't need to be on the scope for him. This looks like our torpedoes. Yep. Let's speed it up and see what happens. Close. Liking it. Liking it. Yeah, this looks like a double hit. Should be. Say these go 27 knots or 30 knots, I forget. Better hit. One. Two. Okay. Yeah, that should definitely take care of this ship. I would have rather it be over here in the front or the midsection. Let's see what that gives us. Heavy, heavy. He's burned down. Let's speed him up. So we're gonna change our direction back towards the ship. We're gonna scope up and turn our radar on. He's not moving anymore, so we can sit and chill for a little. So, choices you can make are, do you want to surface and shoot some guns? We have to consider our ammunition, how much we have. We don't have a lot. 40 AP rounds and 120 HE doesn't really help us much. So we're gonna wait. If he puts out fires, then maybe we'll surface and shoot, but he's dead in the water. I don't think he's going anywhere. In theory, the whole back of the ship is flooded. Big holes in the side of the ship. He should go down here shortly. Let's get through this and send him to the bottom. It's taking a little while, but he hasn't gained his engine back. He's not speeding. He's waiting to sink. Abandoned ship, hopefully. So you guys like football? You guys watch the NFL or college? Who's your team? I'm a firm believer that if you're a fan of a team, you stick with that team. Good days, bad seasons, bad years, doldrums, whatever it may be. Um, I'm not a fan. I have a brother he likes to. He's not really a sports fan, I don't think. He's a hard worker. All he does is work all the time. But he seemed to have flopped quite a few times. You know, he used to be a Giants fan back in the 80s, and then I think he was a 49ers fan, you know, back when Montana was playing. And then I think he later on became a New England Patriot fan. Yeah, I've been with the same team since I was a little kid. When I think I was probably 6, 7, or 8, somewhere around there. So we're talking early 70s, mid 70s. Went to visit some family in Pittsburgh, and we went to Three Rivers Stadium back in what many would say would be the heyday of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I was just a little kid. I didn't watch TV on sports on TV. I played sports as a kid. You know, every kid likes to go kick a ball or throw a baseball or throw a football or bounce a basketball. I probably was too small to shoot a basketball in a hoop, but I went to this game, and I think it was the atmosphere maybe, but I was enamored with the Steelers, and I've been a fan of them ever since. And not just because they were successful, because it was the first team I got to see. And baseball, my dad was a diehard Yankees fan. Being from upstate New York, you know, he was a Yankee fan. And so I'm a Yankee fan. And because of my upbringing, I had grandparents that were favorable to a certain college, Notre Dame, pretty much based on my Irish ethnic background. And I remember going over to my grandparents and watching Notre Dame football games every Saturday. And there was no other team. It was just them. And where I'm from, we have a college team, but they were like the second tier favorite, if you will. So yeah, who are your teams? Who do you like? Do you see that you're a fan and you stay a fan of that team regardless of who plays for them or whatever? Is this guy gonna sink? Come on. Been going at fast speed for that whole story and he's still not down. Can't waste forever on this, can we? We need to put a couple rounds into him. Just because I'm bored. Oh, that should do it. He just... Yeah, threatened him with coming to the surface. Okay, that's it. Carry on, boys. And retreat. Well done, Haddock. Let's see if we have some more for you. Only two hours in. Davo. Let's shoot these aircraft down, shall we? So it looks like we have... Really? That close? That's amazing. Alright, as long as you're done. That's what you get for coming in with torpedoes. You had torpedoes? Yeah. And how did we not spot you that soon? Well, I don't know, but let's make sure we got everybody. 2 of 2. And And because I don't like that, I want to send up a scout. So we're going to go here. I'm going to send up one of you guys. I don't need you to have anything. And I kind of want you to do a short little scouty round. Yeah, you just do that. Close enough. Hornet, could you maybe launch up some aircraft, please? So, we are off the coast of Manila, and what can they send at us? Last time we played this, they decided to send up an awful lot of aircraft, so we're going to send up both our cap, just to be safe. We may not need it, but they seem to be close, and we got to protect our assets. So let's see what we get in this engagement. This should be ugly for them. Let's look at 21. And it looks like we have at least 9 aircraft. And that's the way that rolls. Yeah, I don't like risking assets. Bad angle, boys, bad angle. You know, you want to ensure the safety of your aircraft, right? All 9 down. Well done. So I expect we're going to have, let's see what our scouts are doing here. You're doing that. We need a circle-y guy. What's our... Yeah, our scout is over here. Iowa. Let's put one of you guys up and have you do a circle here. And when we move, we will put another group somewhere else. So Lexington and Hornet, we didn't switch you. We should have. Oh, Lexington's damaged, so that's why. So launch aircraft. We want you over Lex Hornet. We're gonna go with one group because of the distance from any other friendly base. It could be from Manila, they could be from Iwo. Could be from Okinawa, Formosa. So let's see how this works out for us. Looks like they're torpedo planes and others. Let's see what kind of eyes we got on these boys. It looks like it's 6 torpedo planes, which it is. This should be an easy swipe. Make sure we have radar on, which we do. And I tell you, can't get a day out of these guys without being attacked. Should do it for us. I don't know why we stayed stationary for that. Looking a little dirty there. Looking good though. Alright, keep going, boys. You keep doing your thing. Yeah, I have her in the back because she is damaged, making her the cap carrier. What's our weather look like? Pretty good, actually. See if we can get through some days here. Jeez. Yeah, not happy with this. These guys get tagged every time. And there must be a zone here that just highlights a fighter. Something flies through it. This guy made it through, this guy didn't. But I can't retrieve him because he's on 0. But let's look around and see if we have any ships. Not seeing any. I can't return him to base because when you're at 0 fuel, it doesn't allow you to give them orders. They're doing what they got to do. And that's it. 4C's being attacked again. Let's begin. It should be over here. How close? We want all you guys to turn this way, and let's see what kind of speed we can get out of you. Looks like just torpedo planes. How many we got up? We have a lot. Let's get you guys. Who's tailing Charlie here? Hey, Brett. You need to go after this dude. Same with you. Hurricanes. Sure. Let's see how these guys fare. Their mission. Watched a video yesterday of a channel doing reaction to things they've never seen before. I find it amazing. I guess it's okay that people haven't seen all the stuff I've seen. That's okay. It's just it's good to see a reaction similar to the one that I had when I first watched some things, whether it be music or movies or TV shows or whatever it may be. You gonna shoot? No? You guys gonna shoot? Yeah? There you go. How about you? No? These two guys were watching this know, I said it's kind of odd, and I'm okay with it, but they were watching the original Blues Brothers with Jim Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, for the first time ever. I found that to be amazing that that's a thing. People had not seen that movie before. You can shoot, my friend. Yeah, pull the trigger. You do it. No? Still don't wanna? No? Okay, but you're shooting now? Look at this crazy guy. Sometimes they don't like to do maneuvers in the game. Okay. That's 4-4. Let's get out of here. Again, let's see if we can advance this clock a little bit. You know, we're doing our thing. Manila Defense Force, you need to put up some aircraft, please. Manila Defense Force. Where are you? There you are. So we got 4 of these guys. Interesting how they're low altitude, high altitude. We don't see that very often in the game. Let's make sure we have some mixed attacks. So you guys are going after 3. You guys are going after 4. We're going after 2, 3, 3. Boy, a lot of guys going after 3. What about 1 and 2? How about you guys go after 1, and you guys go after 2. And let's get crazy and say you guys go after 3, and you guys go after 4. That way, everybody gets covered. Hopefully, we don't want to have a oops and miss a target, have our ships get damaged more than they already are. Actually, there's no damage on this group. That's how easily that's done, as it should be. What's your direction? I'm okay with that. Kingfisher been spotted. Okay, well, let's see if we spot anything while we're out here. They would never be seen in this rain. Never. I don't see any ships, but we're going to retreat because of the rules. And because he's out, we are going to send up you, and I want you to do one of these guys. Right on top of us. Okay. I'm calling the big old BS on that one, but is what it is. aircraft they sneak in like that? Only 2? Okay, well, we'll let these guys do the thing, and their torpedoes, so not overly concerned. But how did you get that close, my friends? My friends. We have no radar? Is that it? Not gonna shoot? You're not gonna shoot, none of you. That's way too close for comfort. Come on, boys. Thank you. I don't like that you had to get that close. Not happy at all. So, let's retreat. We lost pardon me? Wow. He got shot down. Okay, that's interesting. Let's do a course adjustment. Yeah, do that. Haddock looks like he's found something again. Let's go and see if we can resolve that. Target, what is this guy? This is the unarmed version. I think we will try some surface engagement. So let's target this guy. 48%. Again, we're bowing right on this guy, right? We should be able to shoot from this angle. Our distance is not there, though. See if we can speed this up a little bit. You turn the radar on so that you, when you have your scope up, you can see if there are planes overhead. We know our scope's up because we're looking through the scope and it's above the water. If we were to, let's say, go down to 50, yep, that's what it looks like. Let's go to periscope depth. I don't know why it does that. It's odd. I think it has to do with the speed. When you're at 5 times speed over here, time compression, I think it messes up with these keys. They're not quite configured properly. Back to torpedoes. We need to adjust the think a bit. See what that does for us. Let's turn to the left a little bit. See if we can get that red dot in the pie. Doesn't want to. Yeah, this is where the game to me is, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Why that does that. So we are going to just continue on this direction and see if we can get a closer shot. We're getting closer, but you know, really 5,000 yards, probably where I like to shoot, if at all. Right now we're aiming way ahead of the target, so we would miss if we shot, even if it said solution 99%. Not happy with that. And the funny thing is, we would have to turn south on the map to get that pie chart work. We turn north, the direction he's heading, and we'd be reverting to our rear tubes. See, watch when I head north, I'm turning right. See how that pie chart, it expands, but the red dot doesn't. So if we're parallel with them, which I think we are now, and we go to our rear tube, we're in. Like, how does that make sense? Please tell me. So if we switch over here and we turn to the right more and get this down to 15, or as far as we can get it to 30, and slow it down, send our 2. I'm gonna go 0 bubble, check it again, we're in, fire. So if we see which direction our torps are headed, our torps are headed. Did we launch? We did. I can't see them. Okay, there they are. So they're heading this way. And we're going to do the same with our submarine. Parallel with our torpedoes. Best speed possible. So in theory, we should be able to follow our torpedoes down towards the target and be close enough to, you know, again, they're going 30, we're going 9, so we probably need to do something like this, maybe. So we go over here and we look for our torpedoes in the water. They're right here. See if I can get the visual. It's kind of hard to see them. Right there. This white cap line. Should put us about here. We're not going to get through another day. I can't believe it. Already over an hour. I need to cut this video after this engagement, and we'll pick up maybe with the continuation. Yeah, with all these areas that we're in, we kind of need to, we're going to trigger these things, you know, aircraft, supply chain, all these kind of stuff. And, you know, it's part of the game. Come on, I'd like to hit up here somewhere, please. Not in the engine room. Yep, that's good. I like it there. Right, come on. There we go. And another. Good. That should do you just fine. And report. Critical heavy. That means you're gonna burn. So, what's our status on torpedoes? We're empty in the rear, and 14 in the front. So 6. So that means there's 8 torpedoes in reserve. So if we got 14 total, 6 and 8 is 14. Ideally, like early game, if you see like a carrier fleet, battle group, that kind of thing, you want to be launching all 6 at once at maybe a 1 or 2 degree spread, so that larger ships have a larger area, you know. So that's where spread comes into play. But outside of the fleet carriers, they don't have anything left, and I haven't seen a fleet carrier in 50 videos. I don't know. A long time. Let's get this guy to sink, please. So is it worth it doing these individual engagements for just one command point? That should do you, my friend. Let's hear the button. Let's hear that horn blow. Yeah, there you go, my friend. Good for you. One more command point. That leaves us at 4. Wow. So if we look at our, let's check the dockyard. 2 days, we're going to get another light carrier back, plus Omaha and command points. There's 15. That's probably 18. And another 65. Is that what these are? So we're going to get quite a few command points back. Our losses will revert to this again. We've lost 12 ships, 1,200 planes. Really hated losing the Monterey. Yeah, every time I look at it, it just bothers me. And then this whole scrolling menage, and we come down here and we let our see the lag with the scroller. There's just so many. Takes a while to get there, and when you get there, 492 ships we've sunk. That's a lot of sinkage. If we look at the critical, let's find our first military ship in this group. Come on. Yeah, a lot of supply ships, right? Where's our first military vessel? That would be the light carrier here. That was March 13th, and we're almost March 30th. So quite a long time ago. And prior to that, was I hope you guys like me sinking all these supply ships with the Hoshi or Hosho light carrier. So yeah, and then we go into a couple destroyers, which we haven't seen one since, but yeah, that's a lot. But for right now, we're at an hour and 15 minutes. I'm gonna upload this video, and maybe I'll do another one later tonight to continue the day. But either I move ships out of danger area and we see nothing, we just speed through the weeks and stuff like that, or I have this stop motion quick, you know. I can move this haddock, I could course you over here and have you do useless things. I could move you and have you just course right over here and have you do useless things. What else could I move? I could move Force Z somewhere. Have you do one of these guys, maybe. Have you do a little roundabout before you came back to where I want you in the first place. Who else can I move? Let's just be clear on this. We're also being tagged. Where else are we being tagged? Oh, you guys. We can move you guys out and have you go. Just everybody muster here. And cause Ray. Let's move you out here. In the next video, we'll see if this makes any difference. Sure, why not? Let's just move everybody to this location. We'll say that we had to leave the Marines on the beaches. I think that's our 1, 2, 3, 4 locations that keep getting tagged. You haven't seen really much of anything, but we're going to see what that does to our slowing down in the game, maybe speeding it up a little bit, and continue on. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one, okay?